เขาเป็นคน
Time to pick a pass, and he's worked it into Berahino. Ramadan now, away from Maguire-Drew and short to Allen, quickly closed by McNulty. Maguire-Drew should have done better there. Ramadan could find a way through. It's Ireland over the top for Diouf. So close to the opener. Poked goalwards by Diouf, and it's brilliant work from Jordan Willis to get back and hack away from just in front of the line. Well, 28 years ago, Mark Hughes said he'd find his position under threat if they lose to Robin's side. And it's dropped to McNulty, and Beermu's there. It's a corner. Could have been a bit more for Coventry. In from Maguire-Drew. Oh, Grimmer's in space at the far post, not dealt with it in! Coventry lead! Jordan Willis may well have put a shock on the card. Grimmer was in all sorts of space, it didn't find him. Back across goal from Davis, and Jordan Willis up highest to nod beyond Butland. It's his first goal, be a huge one in terms of Mark Hughes' future. Wimmer just about came away with it. Charlie Adam dispossessed. McNulty. Now Bayliss. McNulty, nicely worked. This is Bayliss. Plenty forwards here. Beermu was one of them. Good covering by Cameron. Oh, but then a risky pass. Chance here for McNulty! What an opportunity to double Coventry's lead. Mark McNulty, real chance here to put Coventry in charge. Mark Robins lifted silverware with United. Here's Allen. Oh, dearie me, that's really loose from Cameron. Here's Beermu, and flick through for McNulty, who's onside. It's Mark McNulty, and Butland just about does enough with the aid of Jeff Cameron. Two good chances in a matter of minutes for Coventry. Beermu slipping it through. The angle was against McNulty, but he still brought the save from Butland, and if Cameron hadn't been there, surely it would have been 2-3 places separate Coventry and Stoke in the league ladder, but you wouldn't know it based on what we've seen. Picked up by Adam. Ramadan, nice feet, dangerous. Ramadan goes down. Martin Atkinson says penalty, and Jordan Willis cannot believe it. The man who put Coventry City ahead has conceded the foul that gives Stoke the opportunity to draw level from the spot. Charlie Adam hasn't scored for over a year, has now. Call as you like. Relief for this Mark Hughes as well. Coventry 1, Stoke 1. Grimmer. Bit of space here. Still Grimmer! It's in! The shock is back on! Jack Grimmer shot Sheffield Wednesday in the 4th round 2 seasons ago, and he may well have given us another upset this afternoon. Coventry 2, Stoke 1. Berahino, Crouch and Diouf all up there. Still Ramadan for now. It's a corner, despite the protests of Grimmer. Shaqiri takes. Oh, and a free header! And Diouf fails to make the most of it. Edwards. O'Brien's come a long way, hasn't dealt with it. Chance here for Berahino! And again for Choupo-Moting. Coventry stand firm from Shaqiri as well. Back with Allen though. Stoke still with plenty up there. O'Brien gets a fist on it, and Diouf somehow denied. Ramadan as well. Grimmer as well. Clipped in, and they're queuing up at the far post and wide by Diouf. Clipped across.
Draw hasn't been too kind to Burnley over the years at this 16 seasons, and they have won only 3 ties in that period. Claudio Bravo Sense anything can happen when the ball's at his feet, and on this occasion, he's given Burnley a corner. Just watch this, there's no pressure on him. Wanted the touch, couldn't find Otamendi. He will be, which Goodmanson takes. It's a deep one, in came Ben Mee! And something very nearly did happen from the Burnley corner. The former Manchester City player Ben Mee head that back across. It just needed a touch. Ashley Barnes the closest to providing it. Huge compliment to Barnes. Clearly doesn't want to be on the end of any kind of FA Cup upset. Oh, Stones has miskicked it, but Ashley Barnes is in for Burnley. It's Barnes! It's 1-0! Well, that wasn't in the script. John Stones with the mistake. Flicked on by Vokes, but watch Stones here. Completely takes his eye off it. Well, Barnes still had plenty to do, and he drilled that past Bravo at his near post. The angle was against Barnes. The power beat Bravo. An altogether unavoidable goal from Manchester City's point of view. Well, he said last year's semi-final, a domestic match. Heavy touch on Danilo. And was caught by Barnes. Manchester City free kick. He was committed before the heavy touch, really. Oh, quickly taken. And they're level. Aguero. Well, Burnley are furious. There's Sergio Aguero, just as he did in the league against Burnley, to level it up. Quickly taken by Gundogan. Brilliant movement from Aguero, and generally he doesn't miss those. Sergio Aguero's 17th goal of the season has got the league furious with the referee here for not blowing the whistle. He doesn't have to by the letter of the law. Gundogan took it quickly, and that's why all of those Burnley players. Zinchenko. Here's Aguero. Gundogan. Back to Aguero. 2 in 2 minutes have turned the tie round. Link up between Aguero, who started it here, and Gundogan. Look at that touch. And Aguero quite simply did the rest. He starts it, and calmly and coolly he finished it. Manchester City 2, Burnley 1.
Making 8 changes for the visit of League One leaders Wigan, who were ahead inside 4 minutes. Gavin Massey's knocked down and Will Grigg pounced from close range. The 2013 Cup winners really scented an upset when Nick Powell's free kick looped in over Artur Boric after a wicked deflection off young American Emerson Hyndman.
Wigan have doubled their advantage.
Millwall last season, after making wholesale changes, were returning for Bournemouth. They'd eventually be banished though. Frenchman Lys Mousset produced an emphatic finish 10 minutes into the second half. The visitors' Ivan Toney was fouled as he closed in on goal. No penalty awarded, but Wigan's assistant boss Liam Richardson was given his marching orders. In injury time, defender Steve Cook earned a replay, powering home Mark Pugh's cross.
Bournemouth have their late dramatic...
Beaten Watford this season in the EFL Cup, but Watford, who had lost 6 of their last 7 games, soon went ahead. Andre Carrillo swept home for his second of the season. Watford continued their momentum in the second half. Tom Cleverley hit a well-timed cross, which found captain Troy Deeney.
Well-worked goal from Watford, who I think it's safe to say are now through.
Third, Deeney turned provider as Etienne Capoue made it 3 to put the tie beyond any doubt. Relief for Marco Silva, while City and manager Lee Johnson and turn their attentions to a midweek EFL Cup semi-final.
Half, substitute Rajiv van La Parra nipping in for the Terriers. Before Bolton defender David Wheater lost out in a tackle, his manager Phil Parkinson felt warranted a sending off. Play allowed to continue, Danny Williams' long-range effort deflecting in.
Goal! Huddersfield Town! Danny Williams drove
The net themselves, Spanish defender Derek heading home midway through the second half, as Huddersfield held on for a spot in Monday's draw.
Support from 7,500 hopeful Hatters. Goalkeeper Marek Stek's early howler allowed Jose Perez to find the net for the second game in a row. Luton, with two of former Newcastle skipper Rob Lee's sons in their squad, fell 2-0 behind moments later.
Flicked on, header down, a great save, and then tucked in, and Newcastle have the second goal.
Perez again on the spot. Easy, Jose. Perez and Gale then set up the third.
Here's Jonjo Shelby for the third goal, and that will be the end of this cup tie.
But Luton haven't been vying all season with Manchester City for the mantle of English football's top scorers for no reason.
Danny Hilton has reduced the arrears at St James's Park with 4 minutes of the second half gone.
The hint of a fight back. The same player was celebrating wildly again shortly afterwards, believing he'd reduce the arrears even further, only to be denied by the assistant's flag for offside.
Barry. Looked like a handball indeed. Half the Exeter team appealed. West Bromwich Albion seemed to stop as if expecting the whistle. McLean. And it drops nicely for Rondon! Solomon Rondon with the opening goal for West Bromwich Albion. And that is inside the opening 90. There you can see Exeter appealing for handball. Lee Mason kept his whistle down, and West Bromwich Albion able to come forward. And a fine finish from the Venezuelan international. And although Christy Pym is able to get a hand to the shot, he can't keep it out. Robson Kanu away by Tilson, and as far as Krychowiak. Robson Kanu might drop here for West Bromwich Albion. Jay Rodriguez! As this ball is played in by Robson Kanu, the header dropped kindly, and the England international really wasn't going to miss from there. McLean, support from Brunt, gets away from Taylor. Robson Kanu, and it drops from McLean. What a save from Christy Pym, from the Exeter goalkeeper, to deny West Bromwich Albion a third goal. McLean, Robson Kanu, Rodriguez towards McLean. Was he fouled in the area? He was. Sweeney doesn't get. Hal Robson Kanu on as a substitute. Saved by Pym. What a moment for the Exeter goalkeeper. Harley. Here's McAlinden. Foster, oh, he spelt it, and against the post from Stockley. What a chance that was for Exeter City in the final first half. It looked for all the world there as though Ben Foster was going to make the easiest of catches. The fumble, and Stockley. Sully.